Honorable leaders and esteemed guests, when the rains fell over Nairobi, they did not merely bring water, they exposed a crisis we have long ignored. Homes were submerged, roads became rivers, and livelihoods were lost. But let us be clear, these floods were not unprecedented because of nature alone, they were unprecedented because of human failure. Today, I stand before you with a clear conviction that perennial floods in African cities, particularly Nairobi, are primarily a result of poor urban planning, environmental degradation, and a weak governance, not just climate change. Flooding has become a recurring disaster across African cities. According to the United Nations Environmental Programme, rapid urbanization without proper drainage systems has significantly increased flooding risks in cities like Nairobi and Mombasa. Additionally, the World Bank reports that over 60% of Nairobi's population lives in informal settlements, mainly located in flood-prone areas. This is due to inadequate infrastructure. This is not a weather issue, it is a planning failure. The consequences are heavy. Floods contaminate water, spread diseases such as cholera, destroy infrastructure, and deepen poverty. A study done by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change confirms that while climate change increases rainfall intensity, human settlement patterns and environmental mismanagement increase disaster impacts. In Nairobi, rivers like Nairobi River are heavily polluted and encroached upon, reducing their capacity to handle excess water. And so I ask, are we victims of climate change or designers of our own vulnerability? We must act wisely and collectively. First, let's enforce strict urban planning laws. Governments must stop illegal construction on riparian land and invest in proper drainage systems. The UN Habitat emphasizes that sustainable urban planning can reduce flooding by up to 80%. Second, we should restore our ecosystems. Wetlands, forests, and green spaces act as natural flood barriers. The World Resources Institute highlights that nature-based solutions like reforestation and wetland restoration are cost-effective and sustainable for now and even in the long run. Third, we improve waste management. Blocked drainage systems in Nairobi are largely caused by poor waste disposal. According to the Kenya National Bureau of Standards, Nairobi generates over 2,000 tons of waste daily. Much of it is improperly disposed. Finally, we should strengthen governance and accountability. Policies exist, but enforcement is very weak. Corruption and negligence must be addressed if we are serious about bringing change. Imagine a Nairobi where rivers flow freely, where green spaces absorb rainfall, where infrastructure is resilient, and where no family fears the next rainy season. The opposite is also real. Continued destruction, rising death tolls, and cities that become unlivable. The choice is ours to make. Distinguished leaders, this is not just Nairobi's problem, it is a continental warning. I urge you, us, and everyone involved to invest in sustainable urban planning, enforce environmental protection laws, and prioritize climate resilient infrastructure. Also, hold systems and ourselves accountable because the truth is simple. Floods may be natural disasters, but disasters are also human-made, which is also preventable. Let us not wait for the next tragedy to act, as it may be late. Thank you.